Well, just dropped off my keys at the case dealer here, and they have all these machines. I know we have some subscribers that are really interested in combines. I think one of the guys is named John, but we're not gonna disclose any names here. But these are the monsters they're selling here. Check this. So this is case, of course, dual tracks. Man, and these are actually pretty fast. I saw them move. Look at the size of the muffler. Holy moly, it's like 1 meter long, 3 feet. I have no idea what these are actually. I think these are just like tractors, right? And then we have this monstrosity over here. And then we have some wheel loaders. And here, yeah, I don't know if these are for sale. By the way, they have a coffee machine in there, so I stole some free coffee. Oh, I moved this a couple of times on my RGN. This was like a nightmare to tie down. And here they have, I believe that's a combine, right? But I'm not an expert. Nice, the cab looks comfortable, you know, all leather. Check this out, holy moly, red leather, like in my Durango. Except this probably cost like $500,000. Case 3 9250 is the make. This one is 8250. It has dual wheels in the front, single in the back. Yeah, same over here. 8250. Wow, these are so huge. What does it look like from the back? All right, so they have this thing over there. Oh yeah, so that's where the grain comes out or whatever they are harvesting, right? And falls into the trailer that follows. Yeah, interesting machines. Sorry, they're not fitting into the frame, they're so big. So this is, this one is 9250. So that's how you get in, using that ladder. You have a little platform over there. Lots of lights. Oh wow, check this out. How many lights it has. So you definitely can work comfortably in the dark. See, they have lights underneath. They have lights under the cab, on the mirror, on top of the cab, and then over there. I bet a lot of farmers' feedback went into this, the way it's designed to make it comfortable for farmers, you know, because they probably work very long hours during harvest. Yeah, so that's what I come here often when one of our machines break down, and so I get to see all this stuff. It's pretty cool. Huh. Pigeon is looking for some grain or something. It's 7:22 in the morning. Thursday, November 6th. I'm doing my first load, delivering a nice wheeled skid steer. It's a case. I hooked up a tooth bucket and now heading towards 16th Avenue. So the skid steer is delivered. The next stop is a pickup, just 4 kilometers away, 8 minutes. And I'm picking up 34 RT articulated hybrid boom lift. And that's it. I'll just have to check fuel. Do I have the key or not? Because sometimes people forget to supply keys and then I have to use my own. And yeah, so let's go load. And this is the beast. Can go up to 34 feet. And we are at the Calgary Soccer Center. And normally I just put one chain in the front, two in the back, and a strap across the basket. So one chain like this facing the truck, and two chains like this, and then I have a strap over there. And here you got to be careful because you don't want to tie down the door because it'll be loose, and you don't want to use that because that's very thin. So I just angle it like that. You see, like other guys put it over there and you see it's all bent. Not good. So just you have to use the thicker parts of the basket for a tie down. So run number 2 has 3 stops. First I deliver this. Basically both of these go for repairs. This is a tracked mini load, the Bobcat. This goes to Bobcat of Calgary, and this another case tracked goes to Balzac, where they fix case machines. This one has a hydraulic leak, and this one pulls to the left, like hard left. When you turn left, it's very hard, and also it's crawling. When everything is in neutral, it still crawls forward. That's really an annoying feature, After you put the shifter into drive, you have to push that in. And if your pressure is low, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go in. It'll be trying to push itself out.
Turn left onto Writing Creek Crescent.
And that happens quite often because you see, I forgot again to put air into my suspension, and you see what happens. That red needle goes down. That's the air pressure. So if it goes towards 50 past that middle thing, you won't be able to release this, and it annoys the hell out of me. So we're leaving the case dealer, and this is the we are near.
Turn right onto Nose Creek Boulevard.
We're near New Horizon Mall and Cross-Iron Mills shopping center. Just have to get over there. We have to get to Deerfoot southbound, and then jump on Stony Trail 201, and it's almost 40 kilometers, 25 miles to Bobcat of Calgary. So the 3 brands I typically deal with when taking machines for repair are Bobcat, John Deere, and Case. Now, out of these 3, I would say John Deere.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 271
Deere by far is the most frequent, which tell me that the quality, especially of the older machines, maybe the new ones are different, but you know, the ones we have, they're not brand new, right, anymore. Always something, some hydraulic leaks, or they die, or whatever.
Take the exit, then keep left to merge onto Highway 201 East.
So that's kind of like the worst machine
Use
from
the
what I've
left
seen.
lanes to keep left to merge onto Highway 201 East.
Number 2 is the Bobcat, like these small loaders. A couple of times a customer would call, you know, the track came off, and now this one that I'm taking, yeah, they said hard to turn left, and then it crawls forward when it's in neutral. Like, you know, these Bobcat mini loaders stand behind. So not a quality product. And case, surprisingly, it's pretty rare that I take one to a dealer. So it seems like normal. So if I was to buy a machine out of these 3, I would definitely choose a case. The cruise is set at 105 or 64 miles per hour. We are being passed by what is this, Peterbilt? Yeah, Peterbilt step deck. And I know that, you know what that is? That's airport freight. I moved stuff like that a couple of times, and that's a super low step deck. Probably has 17-inch wheels. I would never buy something like this.
Welcome to Bobcat of Calgary.
By the way, all these machines here on this side, that's the service department. So all these are broken. And you see they have quite a few, well, they have some, I see some smaller loaders like what I brought, but also they have a bunch of skid steers. So if they're sitting here, that means there's something wrong with them and a customer dropped them off for repair. Like I said, not a very good product. So the MT100 delivered, so now we have last stop, and it's already 6 minutes after 11. Perfect. So I'm due for my lunch break, and so now I'm gonna put in the entrance over here. It's at the bottom of Calgary, but not too far from me. Actually it's northeast of me. 12 kilometers, so 7 miles.
Starting route to Lift Logic.
So it says it'll take...
Proceed to 12th Avenue Southeast, then take the first left.
It says it'll take 18 minutes. Yeah, so I'm picking up 40-foot working height self-propelled RT. Oh yeah, and here I have this out of service little sheet, and it says keeps tripping code for left rear electric wheel motor after driving, then no drive. All other functions operate normally. Wiring to motor had shorted out, connection was burned. Repaired wiring harness and tested operation. Motor may have damage. However, it is working fine at the moment. Huh. I'm guessing this is out from the mechanic. Wheel motor stopped, so that was the problem. One of the wheels, oh, I think this thing has each wheel is hooked up to the motor, and so one of them stopped. I'm guessing stopped rotating or something, and so they found that the wiring shorted out, wiring to motor. So hopefully it says may have damage. So hopefully I can load it, because they're too heavy for my winch. I think my winch is only good for like 10,000 pounds. Well, actually this one is like 9,850 pounds, but still, it's, you know, for my winch, it's a big load.
Right onto 42th Street Southeast.
And I didn't sleep very well last night, so I was supposed to go to the gym today, but don't feel like it, so we'll go tomorrow. And I got word from Lyft and Uber that my Durango is approved again for the license. The only problem is they didn't give me a new license, they just reinstated the old one. And on the old one, the inspection expiry was October something, 27, but the actual TNDL, the license,
Stop sign, turn right onto 42th Street Southeast.
expires in January. And so I thought that would give me something that now expires, you know, end of 26. He says, no, your license is reinstated, but in about a month you will have to do another police background check. So I said, wait, so what's the expiry of my TNDL now?
In 600 meters, turn right onto 106th Avenue Southeast.
And the guy said, it didn't change, it's the same, January 26th. Like, what the freaking point, you know, like, they're just wasting people's time, you know. So, but now the good thing is that I can switch to Durango on the app, and I can make a bit more money. And so today I'm doing, since I'm not going to the gym, I'm gonna do Uber today in the Jeep, because it has plenty of gas, and Durango is empty. The light is already on, empty. And tomorrow on the way to work, so I'm gonna use Durango tomorrow. So on the way to work, I'll be passing a Co-op gas station, right? Where now they pay, they give you 8 cents discount. Or basically like cash. You get 8 cents cash from each liter into your app, which you can use for groceries, you know, different stuff. And so I'm gonna fill up the Durango, and then after work tomorrow, I'm gonna do.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
I'm gonna do Uber and Lyft again, and then Saturday is the first time where I'm working, like every Saturday. I was supposed to be off this Saturday, but since I volunteered, so.
At the stop sign, turn right onto 106th Avenue Southeast.
So one of these days, I'm gonna be rich. Oh, and by the way, speaking about the lottery, good luck today. Big prize. I won $2. How much I spent on the tickets, you ask?
In 700 meters, turn left onto 52th Street Southeast.
12. So I bought 3 tickets, $4 each, and one of them won $2. So I feel, you know, quite wealthy today. That $2 cash, 2 coins,
At the next light, turn left.
are burning a hole in my pocket. I want to go and do some serious shopping, you know. And just like that, the plans have changed. My dispatch just called me saying that don't worry about the boom lift, we'll pick it up later. Just when you drop off the Bobcat, head back empty, which is like I mentioned, 45 kilometers. 25 miles. But see, that's why I like this job, because I don't have to worry about fuel, you know, diesel or gas, whatever. Well, actually, all our trucks are diesel. Like the pickup trucks all have diesel engines, and this one, of course, is a diesel. So yeah, so now I just put in, and he says, grab a lunch. You can grab a lunch on the way back, whatever. I said, okay, sure. And I'll be passing one of my favorite lunch places, which is a shawarma place, and we're gonna stop there. Now, one thing about Calgary for sure is the crazy constant change of temperature. So the first thing I gotta do when I wake up, I turn on my phone and I'll switch it back on from the airplane mode. And the first thing I do every morning is click on my weather app to see what the outside temperature is. So yesterday, Wednesday, was at 6 o'clock in the morning, it was -6 Celsius. And then I look, the second thing I do is I look how much is gonna warm up further in the day, because that will dictate how much clothes I have to wear. So -6 is, of course, it's already chilly, you know. And so today I do the same routine. I wake up, I turn on the phone into live, you know, back into the live mode. I click on the weather app. Outside temperature at 6 a.m. was +3. +3. So now it's just after 1 o'clock, and I'm dying in this warm shirt. But if I take it off, all I have is a t-shirt underneath. So I don't want to get a cold. But right now it's +16 Celsius. Can you believe this? So yesterday was -6, and then it warmed up to maybe +3 in the afternoon. And today it's +3 to +16, which is not good for you, you know. Like, I would prefer if it was like, I don't know, -3 all the time, or, you know, +3 at least for a month. But here, every day is a surprise. These petrol pass near Apollo Trail and 50th Avenue. Spent many days at this stupid truck stop. You see, like, trucks are parked over there, parked over there. So people are spending days on end at truck stops when they're trucking. So I'm just about to enter the ramp to Deerfoot Trail North. So this is Pegan Trail. There's some beautiful views of downtown from here. Very clear day today. Basically, the summer is back. +16. Man.